Why did Jadeveon Clowney officially sign on Monday his 1 year, $3.5 million contract with your Dallas Cowboys here in Frisco at the Star? In short, maybe he wanted him some glory hole. Breakfast at Fishing. I'm Mike Fisher, your trusty and trusted reporter. This is the fishbowl. That is the glory hole. And no, don't get your panties all in a twist. Don't get your feathers all in a ruffle. It's just an oil and gas saying. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is fond of explaining after he blurts out what plenty have reason to believe is a sort of nasty double entendre. It's official now. Clowney is a Cowboy, and as Clowney's agent explained it via Todd Archer, ESPN, Jones's colorful speaking style was a factor here. The agent is Kennard McGuire, and here's the quote. Playing for the Cowboys was a priority day one, as soon as he got released by the Panthers. He had other opportunities. He wasn't moved by those. Besides, I wanted him, Clowney, to get Jerry's explanation of the glory hole as opposed to mine. As you know, this goes back now, this must be 14 years ago. Jerry did the opening press conference at training camp in Oxnard, and that's when he first did his glory hole thing. He'd never said anything quite like that before. And the PR boss at the time, Rich Dalrymple, tried to tamp it all down and control it. And beads of sweat were flying off his forehead, at which point Dalrymple said, well, it's an oil and gas term, which it might be. But, you know, it's also funny and gross and sexy and silly and gross and funny and Jerry. So here comes Clowney. Come get your glory hole. Age 32. Clowney pretty much seen it all in the NFL. He's become a mercenary of sorts after being the number one pick in the NFL draft some 11 years ago. And by the way, I'm not saying that as a negative. That's a fact. He'll talk in a minute as I will illustrate to you his travels. By the way, as long as you're traveling around the internet, 75,000 fish heads in Cowboy Nation hanging out with us this morning. And yes, I'll check out all your comments. You know I will. Go to the link below and check out Prophet X. Prophet X, America's #1 sports prediction market. Play against your peers, not against the house. Looks and feels just like a sports book with way better odds. Find the link below. Use the promo code FISH, F-I-S-H, and claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days I'm playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Prophet X, America's #1 sports prediction market, where you play against guys like you and gals like you, not against the house. You play against your peers, Prophet X. So Clowney will tell you, he said, I've been on 7 teams, and this place, he said, after touring the Star the other day, he was here, of course, late last week, went home, make pancakes for the kids, and then came back. This place is different than any place I've ever been, and he's been on 7 teams. This would be number 8, right? They do a lot for these guys. They got a lot going around here for these players. These players are a little spoiled. Jerry Jones spoils his teams. You got to play well when you're spoiled like this. You want to be in a place like this for a while. Play well so you can stay around. Now, let's go back to the mercenary thing. It's a 1-year deal. It's wildly affordable. This is a guy who, in the last couple of years, every once in a while, he'll make $10 million for one season. He gets $3.5 million here. So the Cowboys win those negotiations, as long as Clowney can actually accomplish something on the field. Stay around and play around for, I don't know about that. It's a lovely thought. But this is a rental and an affordable one. It's designed to see if Clowney has enough gas in the tank to be a spot player. That's all. Along Dallas's defensive line. There's been buzz about him playing 20 snaps a game or so, that would be the demand of him. By the way, he said that he came off the couch a couple of years ago. First game was at Denver, Mile High, and he played 40 snaps in that game coming off the couch. So he says that's not an issue, that he'll be ready in terms of conditioning and football shape to play this Sunday, week 3 for the 1-1 Cowboys at Chicago. Yeah, he said, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to play. He is also interested in some of that Jerry Keyed glitz and glamour of wearing the Star. He does not deny that. He celebrates it. He says that the Cowboys that he's very aware the Cowboys are on TV all the time. And he wants to show his goods, showcase the talent that as recently as 2023 allowed him to total 9.5 sacks. Carolina last year, right? He talked about how sometimes they would drop in the coverage. I think I got that right. But 2 years ago, he was 9.5 sacks guy. He says, I've got 7 primetime games to prove it and to show the world. So that's my whole thought. I'm coming down here. I get to play primetime, put myself out there again. What else is he attracted to? In explaining what he told his agent of his desires, he cited the acquisition of defensive tackle Kenny Clark in the Micah Parsons trade as a lure. And then he said of Dallas, and I quote, they got a good secondary. They've got good defensive tackles. They just need me. He said that's what he told his agent. Now, we can debate in the wake of what just happened on Sunday. Cowboys hang on, find a way, butter, and they get a field goal at the buzzer, then another field goal at another buzzer, and they beat the Giants 40-37, a game in which the Cowboys secondary didn't look like it was very good to me. But Clowney says, I like what I see there. I like what I see there. And so he told his agent, I need to be there. See if you can make the call and make something happen. The call was made. The Joneses take the call. Clowney said he also likes the idea of playing for the energy guy, Shoddy. He did downplay the idea that he's replacing Parsons, and that's smart and valid. That's asking too much. He says he's at 6'5". Says he weighs 245 now, wants to put on a little weight because he's not going to be dropping into coverage anymore. Has played at 270 in his life. Just kind of depends on scheme and assignments. This team, of course, can use him as a pass rusher and as a devoted run stopper as well. So 270 might be a little much. 245 might be a little light. He told DallasCowboys.com, growing up, all I heard about were the Cowboys all my life, all my family, all the rivalries, all the stuff. So to be here playing for the Cowboys, it's exciting. I'm excited for the opportunity to get back to playing. And indeed, Jadeveon Clowney, the glory hole awaits you. And yes, slappies, around here, that's a football term. Fish.